At work this morning, I had to quickly sneak myself into reception office to watch one of my favorite sports crew, Joe Laka and his boys, and immediately I entered and they came said something I totally disagree. And that's concerning the guys on top of me. Yes, in his explanation, a lot made sense, but the main cause I totally disagree. According to him, he thinks Giovani dos Santos and Boyan Kekic might just be better players than Lamine Yamal at that age. Emphasis on Giovani dos Santos in particular. Let's start right here. They are not in the same bracket. It is not even remotely close. Oranges and apples. Lamine Yamal is coming into professional football 85 to 90% already elite. The guys on top of me, a lot of minuses or things they had to improve in their game. Lamine Yamal is coming an elite dribbler, is coming an elite passer. And let's start with the dribbling. Lamine Yamal, Lionel Messi are the only players I can tell they dribble the right way or at the perfect timing. The rest of the guys, they had to learn their way into perfect dribbling. Cristiano Ronaldo at age 19, 20, he dribbled anyhow. He didn't know when and where to dribble the ball. The application were wrong. Giovani dos Santos, the guy on top of me, I mean, he dribbled like a child sometimes. Dribbled himself into tight spaces for some strange reason. Listen, players had to learn their way into dribbling the elite way. Lamine Yamal is already coming into football 80 to 90% an elite dribbler. There is no single time you watch Lamine Yamal dribble a ball and like you are asking yourself, why didn't he pass the ball? Like the Neymar back in Santos. He was an elite super dribbler. But we all enjoyed it. At the same time, some of the dribbles we all knew passing the ball was the best option. There is no single time you saw a Lamine Yamal dribble a ball and you are wondering why he didn't pass the ball. The dribbling was spot on. The timing of the dribbling is always perfect. Listen, his game is already matured. If he doesn't do much to his game, this version of him qualifies him to be top 60, 70 players of all time. If he doesn't improve anything is in his game. So when it comes to the dribbling aspect, let's start from there. These guys, they're not in the same bracket. Their dribbling needed a lot of tailoring. The timing, where, spaces, how, it needed a lot of tailoring. Lamine Yamal's dribbling need very little to be added to. Let's go to the second step, which is passing. Listen, it is sad watching these guys when they were teenagers. They didn't even know what passing was. Listen, the passing variations Lamine Yamal need to add to his game, just two. That passing where you are running at the topmost speed and releasing the ball with the perfect weight and sometimes working those little pockets. These two variations of passing is what he needs to improve. Guess what? These two variations, there are, in fact, more than 99% of players in world football completed their career without perfecting these two variations of pass. It is one of the most difficult ways of passing the ball, especially the former one, running at top speed and releasing the ball with the perfect weight. It is only two players in this last 20 years I can confidently say are perfect at that: Lionel Messi and Kevin De Bruyne. All the dribblers you know of, the Robin Ribery's, and they didn't know how to release the ball at the perfect weight. These are the dribbles Lamine Yamal probably need to improve in this game. He is age 17. Let's not forget that. Age 16, 17, this guy is already an elite passer. Some of the passes, when players are in a good mood, they're having a fantastic game. That one pass we saw Luka Modric hit in the Champions League, and there we are all glazing him. This boy does it week in, week out. Even on his bad days, it is regular to him. The things he needs to improve in his game, very little. He's coming into professional football already 85 to 90% elite. Let's not forget that. These two boys, Boyan Kekic, Giovani dos Santos, come on. The things they had to add to their game, a lot. A lot. And let's not forget this too. They were given chances. If you are old enough, you remember Boyan Kekic, dos Santos, they were given chances and they failed. I don't think Lamine Yamal would have gotten those chances and he would fail. He would never have failed. He would never have failed. Another point I want to say is great players are not bound to time and error. Take Lionel Messi into 40s and 50s, he will still be Lionel Messi. Bring Maradona from the 80s, he will still be Maradona. Take Pele from the 60s, he will still be Pele. Great players are not bound to time. There's a reason why they are great. They are 100 years, 20 years ahead of their colleagues. Lionel Messi is almost 30, 40 years ahead of his current colleagues. They are not great by accident. They are great for a reason. So yes, this is the point where I agree with him. He said players back in the day had to force their way because the Barcelona team at the time was stuck. That is very, very, very true. Okay, so maybe Lamine could not start at age 15 like he did, 16 like he did, but the gift is still there. No one is teaching this boy how to pass the ball at age 16, 17, how to dribble. He already knew that before coming into professional football. So yes, if you are good, if they give you the opportunity, you take it. Lamine is not only the young player out there who have been given an opportunity has failed. Guess what? He took his. So no, I disagree. These two players, they are not in the same bracket as Lamine Yamal. It's not even. It is already. It is not. Come on, I don't even know what to say. It is not even close. It is not.